Hey guys, and welcome on in to another episode of Picks on Net, NHL Picks and Predictions. I'm your host, Terry Edelman at T Picks on Twitter, ready to break down today's slate. We've got 8 games to go over today, so not as many games as yesterday, I believe, but still a nice slate for a Tuesday to go over today. We'll take a look back at what happened yesterday on the show. Starting with that first game, unfortunately, the show started at 1 the same time as the Bruins game. I did post on Twitter my play for that game, which was David Pastrnak over 1.5 points. He had 3 consecutive 3-point games, was able to get 2 points here in this game against the San Jose Sharks. The Bruins winning 6-3 in that game. The Wild getting a huge 3-1 win against the Colorado Avalanche to snap their losing streak. Unfortunately, Boldy didn't score, and it was really the depth guys for the Wild that got the win for them. Liam Ogren had a 2-assist night. Brock Faber scored a goal. Yakov Trenin scored a goal. The Wild got their offense from some of their depth guys in the lineup. Huge win for the Wild. Boldy over half a point did lose in that game. Buffalo Sabres and the Seattle Kraken. I said it on yesterday's show. I was shocked that this was a 5.5. And I expected it to move to a 6, maybe move to a 6.5, but it didn't. It stayed at a 5.5, and the 6s disappeared. And it just ended up being 5.5s everywhere. Then overcashed in the second period, so a no sweat winner there with the over 5.5. 6-4 was the final score for Seattle. So really, both teams tried to go over the total themselves. There's never been a game between Buffalo and Seattle that's gone under. All 8 meetings have now gone over between the teams. St. Louis Blues and the Vegas Golden Knights. This is where the really nice winner came in. And if I was still doing the thank you segment of the day, which I'm not, but I'll just thank him anyways, Thomas Hertl. Thank you so much for scoring on the power play, plus 350 for Thomas Hertl to get a power play point. A nice goal on the power play there. Vegas tied it up 4-4 with 2 quick goals when the empty net was pulled. But unfortunately for them, they lost in the shootout against the St. Louis Blues. Vegas Golden Knights, unfortunately, continue to lose for them and for Vegas Golden Knights fans. Didn't have anything in the final 4 games. Columbus and New York Islanders was leaning with Columbus. The Islanders get the win there. The Hurricanes is like a minus 400 favorite. Get an overtime win against the Blackhawks. Utah surprises the world and gets a 5-2 win at home against the Jets. Pittsburgh wins 5-1 on the road. Another surprising game there. So I'm really happy I passed on those games, but one game I did not pass on was that Tampa Bay Lightning and Toronto Maple Leafs. My premium exclusive play on Caprotech was Toronto money line. A nice winner there. The Leafs continue to play very well against the Tampa Bay Lightning. I locked it in expecting Vasilevsky and then got this surprise of Johansson starting. So a nice winner there. On the show, I did give out Toronto team total over 3.5 plus 110, which was a winner, and a same game parlay with Matthews to score a goal, Marner to get an assist, plus 165, which also cashed. So a 6-2 day yesterday. Keep those coming. Nothing better than a 6-2 day. Well, except I guess 8-0 or 7-1. But I'm very happy with the 6-2 day. I can't complain at all. Let's see what's going on. Addison says hello. Hey, Addison. Isaac says sure. Of course he does. Ready to rock and roll, Taylor. Great work yesterday. Thank you, Nick. It was great. It was great. Terry, dot, dot, dot. Hello, Nicholas. Terry the man. Heck yeah. Fleury was fantastic. Yes, the flower continues to bloom even at 40 years old. He's been better than Philip Gustafson lately. Um, that's just the truth. He has been better. Um, Overall this season, of course, Gustafson better, but lately it's been the Fleury show. Let's go wild, huh, Terry? Hey, they got to win. I'm happy. A Dorofeyev goal. Very nice. Very nice. The goal gave me a panic attack since it was the goal to go to overtime. The Dorofeyev goal. Yeah. I had already cashed earlier for that overtime goal. Shea Theodore had 4 assists. I know. And I was mentioning on yesterday's show, looking at his power play point, which I didn't get to. I really wish I would have. He got a power play point, and then 4 assists. Huge game for him, for sure. Eichel missing the entire net overtime was brutal to see, Chippy. Oh, no. Oh, no. That gave me a huge panic attack. I was on the Blues. I can imagine. Barzal isn't happy about being an Islander. Saw in Twitter. Source, I just retweeted it on my X. And I think this is the perfect response. Who would be happy being an Islander? No answer? Nobody? Nobody? Yeah. Is nobody. Until Lou Lamoriello is gone and that team stops being old and slow, I wouldn't want to play for them either. So sorry, Nick, who's in the chat, obviously an Islanders fan. And sorry to any other Islanders fans that are watching. Your day will come. You need a new general manager. That's for sure. One that's not like almost 100 years old. But that was looking back at yesterday. We're going to look at today's slate, jump into the first game here, which I notice is not even loaded. Oh no. There must have been an error loading the first screen of the day. So if you guys bear with me for a second, I will find it here. Very unexpected. There it goes. I do not know what happened. Live show, live show. Boom. There we go. Very first game of the night, the Detroit Red Wings and the Philadelphia Flyers. Detroit plus 120 to plus 127. Road Dogs. Philadelphia minus 140 to minus 150. Home favorites. 5.5s and 6s available here in this one. And Alex Lyon confirmed for Detroit. Samuel Urson confirmed for Philadelphia. This game's a little bit difficult when it comes to a side or total for me. Obviously, we've been backing this Detroit team, and since the coaching change, they have played very well. However, they have lost now 3 of their last 4 games. So the 6-3 loss against San Jose, they bounced back big time with a 5-2 win in Florida. Now back-to-back losses, 5-1 in Tampa Bay, 4-1 in Dallas. 2 very hard teams to play on the road. Getting outscored 9-2 is not good for this Detroit Red Wings team. Do they lose 3 in a row, or do they bounce back here against the Flyers? That's the question. I was heavily leaning towards Detroit, but if you look at what Philadelphia is doing, they're playing very well. 4-0-1 over their last 5 games. They beat New Jersey 3-1. They beat Florida 4-3. Anaheim and the Islanders, nothing to jump up and down about there. Shootout loss against Columbus. So Philadelphia is playing a bit too well for me to go and fade them here, but I'm definitely not backing the Flyers at minus 150 either. I wouldn't recommend that. So this game here is a player prop game. Now, I'm not going crazy here because as we have seen, the Red Wings back-to-back games where they've only scored 1 goal. For me, give me Marco Kasper, anytime goal here. He scored in 4 of his last 6 games, but I got him for plus 500 to score a goal here in this game. He's on the top line with Raymond and Larkin. He scored in 4 of his last 6 games, and he was plus 500 to score. So, not priced correctly. should be much closer to plus 250, in my opinion, being on that top line and having been scoring. I get it. He's not a um, well known name on the Detroit Red Wings, but I'll happily take plus 500, point 3 unit play there for me. And then for this Philadelphia Flyers team, you can see the three players that have been hot for them recently: Morgan Frost, Matvey Mishkov, and Noah Cates. The issue is all three are on separate lines. Frost is on the top line, Mishkov on the second line, Cates on the third line. So, kind of like the Seattle Kraken team, which we dealt with yesterday in Capo Caco, the Philadelphia Flyers are not like the Detroit Red Wings here, who have two lines. If you're looking for offense for Detroit, you've got Raymond, Casper, Larkin, and you've got DeBrincat Kane on the second line. For the Philadelphia Flyers, their offense is kind of spread out throughout the lineup, which makes it very difficult to bet player props, not knowing which line is going to come to play that night. But Frost, Mishkov, Cates, all plus money to get points. And I couldn't talk anyone off any of the three. It's just which line is going to show up for the Flyers. I'm not sure. So Marco Casper, anytime goal here in this one. Nick is laughing. Or crying. Sorry. He's an Islanders fan too. He's an Islanders. Aren't you? No, I thought you were I can't remember. Isaac's covering his mouth. Yep. If the island was tropical, I'd be down. Yeah, it's not. Laughing and crying for Robert. Da, da, da. My dad just tells me about the four Heat back in the day. Only one can hope. There you go. Well, there you go. I like the default background pick. Looks like good. Oh my God, Addison. Oh my God. Mets will make up for the Isles. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Mets might have a good season, but the LA Dodgers exist. So, Wings money line. I lean that way, but I don't want to fade the Flyers right now. No. Wings money line. I could see that. Hi, Terry. Hey, Timothy. How's it going? Goal in first 10. Flyers 11 straight. Detroit 12 straight. That's it for me. Oh, there you go. Give me a Marco Casper goal in the first 10 minutes, and we'll both be very happy. I kind of like goals here. I could see that. DeBrincat goal, Larkin goal, Raymond goal, and assist, Kane assist. Where's Marco Casper, Robert? Come on. And I hope Raymond and Larkin, if they both score, then that's not a good sign for Casper, because I don't think all three on the top line will get a goal. But Mishkov point, minus 104. All right. Goal in first 10, Detroit 12 straight, Philly 11 straight. Yeah, join the goal. Yeah, he did. He beat you. To it. Hey, says from Robert to John, and everyone's saying hi. Hello. Elmer Soderblom is a wonderful name. There you go. Damn, Terry, now I have to play Casper. Well, plus 500. Plus 500 is there's just tons of value there. So I had to. I was kind of shocked at the price. He's plus 650 to score, Soderblom. You're tempted because of his name, LOL. There you go. Books took down Casper Point last game, and of course he scored. Yeah, and I couldn't find it today. They do not want to put that out, which doesn't surprise me. 2 units on DeBrincat goal, plus 200. Wow. Okay. He's kind of cooled off, and really, 8 out of his last 11 technically in the rules. DeBrincat shouldn't even be on the sheet on the screen here, but I am giving him one more game. So come on, DeBrincat. You'll be off the sheet here on the screen. I don't know what to call it. Backgrounds. I have no idea what to call it, but we'll figure it out. But on to our second game here. We've got the Ottawa Senators and the New York Rangers here in this one. Let me look at odds here. Ottawa currently plus 102 to plus 114. The Rangers minus 120 to minus 125. 5.5s right across the board here in this one. Levi Marilainen starting for the Ottawa Senators. Igor Shesterkin for the New York Rangers. And both of these teams playing well Ottawa 5-0-1 in their last 6. Rangers 5-0-3 in their last 8. So both teams are on point streaks and playing well here. Looking at player props, Shane Pinto is currently the hottest Ottawa Senator on the third line, which does scare me a little bit. And then for the Rangers, despite playing well, they're not really getting offense consistently from one person. It's kind of, again, kind of spread throughout the lineup here and inconsistent. Both of these teams not scoring a lot. Both of these teams playing pretty good defense and getting good goaltending. For me here, a draw. Give me the draw in this game. I got it for plus 300 at Bet365. Ottawa's gone to overtime in 2 of their last 3 games, and the Rangers have gone to overtime in 3 of their last 4. So both of these teams going to overtime a lot. I expect a low scoring, close game here in this one. So we'll take the draw for plus 300 here in this game. Haven't given out a lot of draws this year, but we cashed a draw last week, which was kind of the same situation as this, where both teams have been going to overtime a lot, and we cashed. So we'll do it again here. The Senators and the Rangers. Isaacs is on the Rangers puck line, and now he's throwing up because I'm on the draw, which is not what he wanted to hear whatsoever. But hey, you got to do what you got to do. Send money line plus 116. Nick leans Rangers in the over, but passed. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Tim Stützle goal, Brady Tkachuk goal. Best of luck. You like the over 5.5 and the first period over. All right. I'm always nervous about taking over with the Senators, but I'm not on the under, so give me a 3-3 game, and we'll both be happy. But not Ice-X. Ice-X will not be happy, but that's okay. Sorry, Ice-X. No, I'm kidding. I jumped on Kalia plus 600, 3 goals in 6 career games versus Ottawa. All right. Best of luck. But on to our next game. We got the Tampa Bay Lightning here and the Montreal Canadiens. In this game, Tampa Bay minus 140 to minus 150. Montreal plus 120 to plus 127. Home dogs, 6.5s everywhere except Bet365. That has a 6 here in this one. Andrei Vasilevsky, I kind of expected him to play yesterday. Did not. So he's likely for tonight. Of course, he definitely should play unless for some reason there's an injury or something that has not been announced. Samuel Montembeault confirmed for the Montreal Canadiens here in this one. And when I look at this game here, obviously when you look at the screen, you see 4 guys for each team. Both teams are scoring goals right now. And when we've seen these teams play in the past, there have been some high-scoring games. Ultimately, though, I just can't get to the over in this one. Call it a gut feeling. I don't know. I don't think I'm not pulling the trigger on the over here. But having said that, I want to see goals, specifically on the Montreal Canadiens side. Give me Lane Hutson over half an assist. I sound like a broken record, but when he continues to get assists, I'll continue to bet him. That is a full unit player prop for me. Lane Hutson assist, which obviously most of my player props are half units. Going back to the last couple of games, Casper was a 0.3 unit and the draw is a 0.3 unit for the last 2 games. Full unit on Hutson over half an assist, which I got at plus 100 at FanDuel. And then also give me Patrick Laine, anytime goal, half unit play there, plus 220. Scored in 4 of his last 5 games. He's really feeling it. He's found a home here in Montreal and playing very well. Could have had the season he could have had if he hadn't got injured. But Obviously, he did, but stepped right back into the lineup here. Has been playing very well. So we'll take Laine goal, Hudson assist. If you wanted to parlay Caulfield and Suzuki both to get points, not a bad look. And then for Tampa Bay, uh, Victor Hedman. Victor Hedman has been hot recently. 7 consecutive game point streak, an assist in 6 of those last 7. But I'm pretty sure Hedman assist is not uh, anywhere near my price range to bet. But we'll quickly take a look here. Oh, minus 110. Wow. Okay, that's a bit surprising. Hedman assist is minus 110 at Bet365. I don't know if you can find plus money for that somewhere else, but okay. I was expecting that to be like minus 150. But yeah, there is definitely value there with Victor Hedman to get an assist here in this game. Does Montreal win? The way they've been playing, I think so, but not enough for me to pull the trigger on it. We could see overtime here. This could be another draw spot, but again, haven't pulled the trigger. Brady has 4 goals in 6 games versus Igor. All right, all right. Panarin anytime goal. All right. Haha, LOL. Yes, haha. Bolts and Reg. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. Hedman assist. Hudson is See, Adam knows. Adam knows. But what about Patrick Laine? Come on, Adam. Don't forget about Mr. Laine. Le Habs plus 125. My model has Montreal as a minus 110 fave. All right. Yeah, I can't talk you off betting Montreal plus money. I can't talk you off that. They played very well, and they've been dogs a lot, uh, despite how well we continue to find them as dogs game after game after game. Kucherov over 1.5 points. Gensel goal. Hagel goal. All right. Line Spit and Chuckles podcast appearance boost tonight. Okay. There you go. Vasi is 15-4 with 2 shutouts versus Montreal. Oh, okay. Vasi is 15-2 versus Habs. Okay, there we go. 1.98 goals against average, 935 save percentage. Okay, so what that tells me is all those overs between these two teams must have had Tampa Bay's backup in net, which is interesting. Interesting. Now, those are scary numbers. I'm glad I'm not in the over. I'm kind of glad I'm not in Montreal. But we'll see. We'll see. This is a different Montreal team. We all have to admit, we all going back here. This is a different Montreal team we're seeing this year than we've seen in years. I haven't seen Montreal play this well in a long time. So that's the only thing I would say there. Even with Monty and Net, Caulfield score is easy. I don't know about easy, and he's kind of slowed off here with the scoring. He's been kind of assisting recently, but Lane Hudson assist plus 125. Where did you get that? Where did you get that? Yeah, great minds. Great minds. My model doesn't weigh goalies much. Aha. Aha. Hi, Terry. Hi, Jorge. Jorge. How's it going? Line a goal, Suzuki assist, Caulfield goal. I like it. I like it. Understood. Incredible that Hudson assist is still plus money. Yeah, I saw his point prop at minus 108, but took his assist prop, full unit play for Mr. Hudson. Over 6, minus 127. Habs. Hedman has 40 assists in 49 games versus Montreal. Laine has yet to score a goal against Vasi. Ooh, 12 games. Well, that's kind of scary, but it's the time. Today is finally the day. This was the Montreal team I was expecting to see last year when we talked them up during our season previews. Yes, me and Nick both liked Montreal last year. We were a year off, but yeah, we were a year off. Lane Hudson has been a huge addition to this lineup. Patrick Laine obviously has been huge to the lineup, and the goaltending has been huge for Montreal this year. So on to our next game. Carolina Hurricanes and the Dallas Stars here in this one. Carolina minus 102 to plus 106. Dallas minus 115 to minus 120. 5.5s for the most part. Bet MGM 365 has sixes. Everywhere else looks like 5.5s. In this one, refresh for goaltenders. Pyotr Kochetkov not yet confirmed for Carolina. It will be Jake Ottinger in net for Dallas. Ottinger, 7-1 in his last 8 games. And was absolutely fantastic against the Red Wings in his last game. So he's playing very, very well right now. This Carolina Hurricanes team comes in to this game. Both of these teams have 59 points on the season. The Hurricanes won 6-4 in Carolina in the first meeting. When I look at this game here, with the Dallas Stars, it does look like Rope Hintz is back tonight. Or is a game time decision? He's either a game time decision or he's back. I don't have full confirmation on that. But what that does is it moves Robertson and Johnston off the same line. They were on the same line together. It's projected here to be Johnston with Duchesne and Ben. So if you're trying to do same game parlays here with Dallas, keep an eye on the lines for here. Matt Duchesne has been very hot, points in 3 of 4, multiple points in 3 of 4. Robertson 7 of 8. For me here in this game, give me Seth Jarvis anytime goal, 0.3 unit play there. Seth Jarvis to score plus 250. I'm taking him here plus 250, great value. 3 of 4 games he scored in, and he has 3 shots and goal and 4 or 5. So he's shooting the puck a lot. He has been scoring quite a bit. 0.3 unit play there, and that's it. That's it for me in this one. I'm tempted with Matt Duchesne. Obviously, these two teams it was a 6-4 game in the last meeting. I feel like this is going to be a lot more like a 2-1 game this time. So not overloading with props. We'll take Jarvis anytime goal. And that's it. That's it. Eyes. Yes. Dallas or no bet. Just wanted a little bit of a better line. All right. I can agree with that. Montreal had their win. Tampa Bay needs this one. Okay. Shane Gostisbehere goal plus 800. Wow. Okay. Model has Dallas at minus 140. Carolina is a different team on the road. Yes, I thought he was in. I thought so. Robo on fire. Yes, he has been. He has been very good recently. And people were giving him shit for how he started the season for good reason, but he's quieted them all. Canes money line plus 115. All right. If that's the case, Duchesne Johnston point lay. I think so. I think that's the way to go. Obviously, it was Johnston and Robertson before, but yeah, Duchesne and Johnston. And I don't want to leave out Ben, but I don't think Ben's been doing that well. Obviously, he's not on the screen here, so we'll leave him out. But on to our next game here. We've got the San Jose Sharks and the Nashville Predators here in this one. The San Jose Sharks plus 310 to plus 324. The Nashville Predators minus 383 to minus 410 favorites. Sixes, and DraftKings has a 6.5. PointsBet has a 5.5. Everywhere else seems to be a 6 here in this game. Nashville minus 400 favorites. If we were at the beginning of the season, before the season started, and you asked me what the line for San Jose and Nashville would have been, I probably would have said around minus 350 to minus 400 with how the Predators were projected to play and with all the additions they made. But this Predators team has not lived up to expectations pretty much all season long. Now, they have recently started to turn things around a bit. They have won 3 consecutive games, 5-3 against Vegas, 3-2 shootout against Chicago, and then the 6-2 beatdown against the Wild. So are they finally turning the corner? I'm not sure, but there's no way in hell I can back them here at this price. Nashville puck line is -145, which is already out of my price range. So if I was going to look at backing Nashville here, it would have to be -2.5, which I cannot recommend doing uh, with how this Predators team has played this year. Maybe look at the over, maybe look at the team total over. I'm not sure, but that's why player props exist. Is for games like this. Philip Forsberg, anytime goal. Not a great price, +130. I got it for BetMGM. I'm seeing +100, +105 at other spots. And I get it. That's not the great price for a goal scoring prop, but it should be Alexander Georgiev in net here with Askarov playing yesterday. The Sharks on the second night of a back-to-back. The Sharks have played bad hockey pretty much all year long on the road. And this top line for the Predators is rolling. So I'm fine with the +130 that I got, half unit play on Philip Forsberg anytime goal. And then another full unit player prop. Give me Jonathan Marchessault over half an assist, for which I got for +100. We've been riding Marchessault assists for a while now. 7 consecutive games. He has a point in 16 of his last 17 games, which is incredibly, incredibly tough to do. But Marchessault's done it. So we'll take him here. If you're looking at parlays here in this game, you could throw Roman Josi assist in there. He's been really hot recently. Assists in 6 of his last 7. That top line for Nashville, the way to go. But for me, Forsberg goal, Marchessault assist. We could cash both off one goal, which is the hope here in this one. Oh, there we go. There we go. Overtime game, the last one. I could see it. I could see it. Duchesne has 3 goals, 8 points in the last 7 versus the Canes. Ooh. Ooh. See, now Rich is coming in here with Jonathan type stats, but we love it. We love it. We love those stats. Robertson, 2 in 2 games versus Kochetkov. No way Freddie goes back to back. Carolina play yesterday? Did they? Not sure. But Preds -0.5 in the first period, +100. All right, all right. There will be times to back Nashville going forward at -3. Yeah, I agree. Nashville 10-0 in the last 10 meetings between the teams. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Nashville first period -0.5. Georgiev teams 3-20 and 4 after opening 20. All right, all right. Sounds good to me. Georgiev in net, Yossi assist, Marchessault. Yeah, Nick knows. Nick knows. I don't have to say. Only 8th game of the month for Nashville. Wow. Light schedule, which means they've got a heavy schedule coming eventually. Gustav Nyquist assist +175. All right, all right. Predators -240. Oof. Okay. Jake Wallman, 2 goals in 2 games for Saros. All right, all right. Combo bet, Nashville top line. Yeah, not a bad look. Not a bad look. +125 on FanDuel for Forsberg. I like that. I like that. Def would have gone for Sharks had it been Askarov. Yeah, but no. Stamkos goal, Brady Shea assist. All right, all right. Marshy, yeah. He's been just amazing. Don't hate Wallman at all, honestly, as a Sharks prop. There you go. Nashville's power play woke up too, which is good news if you're betting any of these props on the screen, because they're all on that top power play. Carolina won in OT last night. Freddie's first game in 30 days, 30 plus games. He would be playing tonight. Okay. Totally my bad. Totally my bad. San Jose averaging 32 shots against. All right. He won't be. Yeah, he won't be. He won't be in that. Okay. Chekhov's good. Chekhov's good. But Carolina won in OT. Yeah, how could I forget? I don't know. I was updating everything this morning, and I don't know. But for some reason, I didn't see that. But on to our next game. The Washington Capitals and the Edmonton Oilers here in this game. Washington plus 126 to plus 132. The Edmonton Oilers minus 146 to minus 155. Home favorites, 5.5s for the most part. There are some sixes available here in this game. No yet confirmed goaltenders here for this game. Logan Thompson, unconfirmed. Stuart Skinner, unconfirmed here for this one. As you can see here on the screen, not a lot of consistent offense from the Washington Capitals right now. Ovechkin has scored in 2 of his last 4 games, but otherwise, not a lot of consistent offense on the Capitals side. On the Oilers side, unfortunately, you can't bet any Connor McDavid props tonight because he's in jail. 3-game suspension. No, he's not in jail. 3-game suspension for McDavid. And I see a lot of Oilers fans crying about the suspension. Well, you guys know how I feel about this. So I'm not going to go into it. But Marcus Johansson is still out with a concussion from McDavid's elbow. So McDavid then goes and hurts another player. So he deserves his 3-game suspension. Will not be playing tonight. So there's that. Draisaitl then becomes the most consistent Oilers player. Point in 20 of his last 21, assists in 4 or 5. I'm assuming he'll be on the top line for the Oilers here in this game. He is. Arvidsson, or he's projected to be. Arvidsson and Podkolzin. The second line projected to be Skinner, Nugent Hopkins, and Hyman. So they still have a good top 6. You take McDavid out, it's not like the team is going to crumble, but I think minus 140 minus 155 here, it would be Washington or pass for me in this game. I think Edmonton is too big of a favorite here, especially with McDavid not playing tonight. Dun, 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 dun. We'll scroll down. Oilers minus 137. Oilers minus 137. All right. Free McJesus from the jail graphic? No, he gets to stay there for 3 games. Not the suspended McDavid in jail. Yes, the suspended McDavid is in jail. Terry, that's awesome. Yeah, I know. I kind of found it kind of funny when I made it this morning. No McDavid, no problem. Oilers minus 1 plus a 117. Oilers step up without McDavid. And yeah, that may happen. They're facing a very good Washington team. Like if this was Edmonton against the Islanders, then I would be much more willing to look at this Oilers team. But they're facing one of the top teams in the East. So I don't know. Hyman goal, Nugent Hopkins goal. All right. Washington money line plus Ovi. Anytime goal, no problem. I like it. Ovi goal, Strome assist. I like it. Hopefully Strome gets back heating up. Connor Mick dropped this. Yeah. Yes. No offense. Yeah, no offense right now. Oilers win. No bet. All right. McDavid got 2 for Garland and 1 for Johansson. Yeah, no, unfortunately not. But I agree. Draisaitl MVP. All right. The mighty Garland Elf takedown. Yeah, Rich H obviously got to see that. Oilers go 3-0 without McDavid. Washington, Vancouver, and Buffalo. All right. See, Vancouver, Buffalo. Those are the 2 games I would see them possibly winning, but I don't know about this one. First period over 1.5. Over 5.5. All right. Skinner has won 9 straight after a loss. Okay. And Thompson is 0-3 versus Edmonton. All right. Speaking of Skinner, he should be an anytime goal prop against the Caps. Okay. But wrong Skinner. Dylan Strome goal. Jeff Skinner. Yes. Ovi scores, unless you think another goalie goal is happening. Ovi scores in Edmonton. Leon scores against Caps. Leon 4 goals and 5 assists. last 4 head-to-head. All right. I like it. I like it. Arvidsson goal. All right. And Chikrin over 2.5 shots in goal. Plus 145. Best of luck. Best of luck. But on to our next one. Buffalo Sabres and the Vancouver Canucks here in this game. Buffalo currently plus 145 to plus 153. Vancouver minus 170 to minus 180. Sixes and 5.5s available here in this game. Thatcher Demko likely for Vancouver. Nobody had announced for Buffalo. I know Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen had to miss the last game. So kind of keep an eye on who will be in net here for this game. And Vancouver with a big win against the Oilers. Vancouver needed that. They needed to end their losing streak. Right now, Quinn Hughes, the most consistent player for the Canucks. Alex Tuck got a point yesterday to kind of keep his hot streak going. Dahlin got back on the assist board for the Sabres. This game is a pass for me. Just no interest here in betting this one. If I was getting to anything, it would be Dahlin assists. But I'm not betting this one. I do think the Canucks win, but minus 170, minus 180 is just obviously not in my price range. I'd have to go with the Canucks in regulation, which I just not comfortable with doing. So we'll pass. We'll pass. 12 shots on goal in the last 3 games. Wow. 21 shot attempts. I like it. I like it. I like to think about his rivalry against the Caps when he was a Sabre. Oh, Skinner? Okay, okay. Sabres money line? Okay. Hughes goal plus 334 goals in his last 4 games. Wow. Wow. I should have checked that out and had it on the screen. Sabres plus 155 bat spot for Vancouver off the win versus Edmonton and Edmonton on deck with lowly Sabres sandwich in between. Trap game. I could see that maybe, but this is also not really the best spot for Buffalo. Eastern team on the second night of a back-to-back with goaltending health concerns. I don't know. I don't know. Buffalo just allowed 2 defensemen to score yesterday. Aha. All right. All right. Canucks in regulation minus 115. Buffalo is 1-6 on the second half of back-to-backs. 2-3 combined when playing on consecutive days. Wow. Wow. And this is why I'm glad I'm passing. Some people like Buffalo, some people like Vancouver. I should probably grab the draw, but I'm not. You're adding Jeff Skinner? All right, all right. And that brings us to our last game of the day. We've got the Florida Panthers and the Anaheim Ducks here in this game. Florida minus 244 to minus 275. Anaheim plus 200 to plus 225. 5.5s right across the board. And it totally makes sense to me that this is a 5.5 because, as you can see here, not really a lot to do with player props here in this game. Unless you've got nobody anytime goal or nobody over half a point, I'm not sure what to do in this game. Neither team has anybody on any consistent kind of streak right now. So lean towards the under. This Florida Panthers team, I've talked about their offense a lot this year. But no play. No play here for me in this game. Shouldn't be any surprise when you look at this screen here and ask why I don't have any player props in this game. There are no trap games in Vancouver with our current home record and team dysfunction. I agree with that. I agree. Like if Vancouver had won like 8 out of 10 and then they had that big win against the Oilers and then Buffalo, then I could see that. But yeah, with how much losing they've done lately, I don't think they take the game lightly or think about the next game. Eetu Lustrinen plus 400. All right, all right. Ducks money line. All right. Oof. Oof, Nick. Oof. Florida, Anaheim over 5.5. Minus 120. Team off a shutout loss. 3-0 game between these 2 days a few days ago. Who's going to score to get you your 6 goals, Nick? Who? Who is going to score? We'll see. But I don't know. I don't know. Dostal saves. Panthers going duck hunting tonight. All right. All right. Verhage goal, plus 200. All right. Disclaimer, the Florida Panthers followed me on Twitter last night. So let's see how they do tonight. Hee hee, lol. Well, that must be nice. The Minnesota Wild account hasn't even followed me, but you must have said something that the Panthers Twitter guy liked and he followed you. No, they didn't, lol. System playing Anaheim, Ducks coming off a shutout. Yeah, I know. But goal in first 10, 6 and 27. All right, all right. Yeah, they did. They did. 60 and 27. Okay, that makes sense. Not 6 and 27. And I understand why you're on it because of that number. Because that's a trend that you play. But for me, I can't get to anything in this one. Addison agrees. Goal in first 10. And thanks, Jonathan Davis. I wish you guys luck because I have absolutely no skin in the game in this one. Picks on net. If you guys are new, make sure to hit the like button. If you guys are watching on Twitter, which I'm sure a bunch of you are, come over to the YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, come join us in the live chat. We'd love to have you on the show in the comments. Coppertech plays, only one full unit play I did not give out on today's show. That's available over on Coppertech. Link is in the description below, in the description of the video. The Ducks are 2-0 in the system. Goal in first 10. All right. All right. I wish you guys luck. But that's today's show. Best of luck to everyone tonight, and we will see you guys on the next one. Thanks, guys. Best of luck.